I was trying to figure out what version of FIFA 26 I'm gonna buy. Obviously, there's the standard edition, which comes with absolutely nothing, and then there is the Ultimate Loyalty Edition, which is essentially for pay-to-win players. And I personally am a pay-to-win player, but like, let's just go through the differences to figure out if it's even worth it. So you get the base game, you get career mode, you get this 92 plus Ultimate Icon pack. Now, with historically with FIFA, these deluxe editions or these Ultimate editions these pack you get kind of later in the game because they don't really give you them right up front, right? So essentially, also, what the hell? Why is the cheaper Is this a bug? Why does the cheaper version have a check mark? And then the more that doesn't even make any sense, bro. Okay, it has to be like it has to be some sort of alternative. Like you get this one if you get the standard, you get the ultimate icon. Sorry, you get a different one if you get the ultimate edition. But what? That doesn't make any sense. Anyways, it looks like we get access to ultimate team icon, get an untradeable icon that will upgrade later in the campaign. Whereas this is just kind of a flat static rating. I guess that's the difference. And these items you generally get later in the game. So it honestly doesn't even make a big difference at the beginning. And by the time you kind of get these items, it's not really a game changer because everybody kind of has a decent team by then. So you don't get a competitive, a pay-to-win advantage a lot of times. But moving on, FC 25 exclusive. Bro, we're on 26. Why does it say FC 20? What the? Yo, something ain't adding up, bro. EA dropped the ball on this. EA dropped the ball on this. Whoever is behind this department needs to fucking check themselves. This is probably some AI generated shit right here, bro. Okay, so FC 25 exclusive player Evo. I'm assuming it meant 26. Any player shooting attribute 299. Okay, maybe that is actually like putting an item in the previous game. Maybe that's what they're referring to. Unless I'm tripping, which I don't really give a fuck. The game is out in a month. What do I care if FC25 gets an exclusive item? FC25 93 plus ultimate icon pack. Icon pick 1 of 3. Well, I'll take that because that I can make some short content prior to essentially the game releasing. So there's about a month, and I'm trying to get 1,000 subscribers. So I'll take that. That's a W. 7 days of early access. We get access on September 19th, so we technically do get a week. So that in itself is worth it as a content creator, but also just as a fucking massive FIFA sheepdog, bro. I'm a sheep when it comes to FIFA, bro. So getting access to it 7 days earlier is worth its weight in gold. So that $20 price difference is like I'll pay that in a heartbeat. Season 1 Premium Pass. This is the first time I'm ever seeing a Premium Pass. By the way, I did not play last FIFA, so I have no idea what this if Premium Pass was added last FIFA. I have no idea about it. So I mean, it sounds like a battle pass to me, and most likely there's gonna be good items, I guess, on it. We always had that like season reward system, but I guess now they added tiers of rewards to it, which is essentially a battle pass. But that battle pass used to always be free. So the fact that they're making that battle pass now pay to win is kind of stupid. 6,000 points over 2 months. Now that 2 month thing is suspicious, bro. What do you mean by 2 months, bro? What do you mean by 2 months, bro? That's suspicious. Why don't you just give us the 6,000 FIFA points up front? The dollar value for 6,000 FIFA points makes up for that $20 difference. But the problem is you're only going to get it over 2 months, which is kind of stupid. Just give me the FIFA points. Let me buy my packs literally day one. They're really trying hard not to give you too much because they want you to buy FIFA points. That's essentially what they're doing, which we're going to do because we're degenerates, but that's still kind of stupid. Additional Evo slot, have 2 Evo. By the way, I've never touched the Evo players. I think the Evo players look like fucking dog shit doo-doo. I don't really like the idea of upgrading a random ass player that I don't really play with or know about or watch. I would much rather play with like an Mbappe or Ronaldo with their real stats than have like a fucking Malen 5-star with insane stats. That's just me. Because Malen is literally comparable to Ronaldo after his evolution in previous FIFAs, which is insane. That is insane. So I don't give a fuck about that additional Evo slot. But I think the only thing that is going to be a deciding factor for me is that 7-day early access. So 100,000%, I'm going to go for the Ultimate Edition.